This is how to make a perfect Manhattan. Alright, so today on the Island Caper, we are playing with whiskey. Mainly bourbon and local bourbon. Aged 5.5 years out of Mount Vernon. It's delicious. And because it's delicious, we don't want to mess with it too much. So, we're going to make a perfect Manhattan, which is a very old cocktail, but the reason it's old is because it's tried and true and it works. The reason it's called a perfect Manhattan is because we use equal parts sweet and dry vermouth. So it's really easy. Use a mixing glass. Use large cubes, preferably, but small cubes work too. This is what we have. We're on a boat. We do ½ ounce of sweet vermouth, a ½ ounce of dry vermouth, and then our delicious bourbon here. We do about 2½ ounces. It's a martini style, so it's meant to be strong. Don't feel guilty. And then you do 2 to 3 dashes of Angostura bitters for a classic perfect Manhattan. You can use a bunch of different kind of bitters if you like to mess with the flavor. Also, you can tweak the vermouth depending on if you're feeling adventurous or not. And then it's really easy. You don't want to bruise the whiskey or add too much oxygen, so you just stir it. You want to give it a good stir until it's really nice and chilled. With the higher proof bourbon, the ice disappears quickly, so you don't want to water it down too much. Take our strainer here into our lovely martini glass. They are historically served up. They're from the 1870s at a Manhattan bar, which is a long-standing bar in New York. And then you can garnish with a lemon twist or a cherry. We have some really nice cherries today, so we're going to use the Luxardo cherry. Then, perfect Manhattan. You should always have that lovely little red hue from the vermouth. And when you use both, it has a really nice balanced flavor.
Goddamn near perfect.
Yeah.
There it is.
Traffic out in Caper, we've departed Squalicum Harbor. We're bound for Port Townsend.
Welcome back to this episode of Raising Caper, the story of 4 high school friends from Edmonds, Washington that are challenging near impossible odds, restoring an old 100-foot boat and converting it into a roaming bar and restaurant in the Pacific Northwest. Did we mention we are just 30 years old with no experience owning and running a boat of this size? Watch us redefine what it means to be in over our heads.
What's up, YouTube? So it's been a little while since we've had any sort of update. We're gonna try to do this in just a few takes. We've been very hard at work and we've not given up on this dream. Right now we're installing lights in the galley for our expo station.
Nope.
Not working.
Not beams, just boxes.
We've just turned into electricians pretty much. So we've had to learn pretty much on the fly, but it's been pretty fun. So
Sometimes.
Yep.
It's fun when you put like a puzzle together like 6 times in a row, but you put one piece in incorrectly that looked like it was right. So you just have to keep pulling it apart and putting it back together when all you want to do is put together once and be done.
Yep. So I'm laying currently in what we are calling the expo station. It's going to be where food will get plated and then sent up to the dining room, and it'll also be our prep area.
Lower slowly.
Lower slowly. Lowering slowly. You would not believe what it was that actually fixed this light. We just need to come in here and move this around, and see, there was this right there. It's stuck in between its settings, which is why the light didn't work. So now I'm just gonna tweak this up. Yeah, 4K right there. Right there. We're gonna close this up. Get this gonna get. Okay.
Now we gotta pull this back off. and put it all back together. This is like the probably 10th time we put the puzzle together. Probably won't be the last. Down more.
Connect it. So, it's bright. Hey, that one looks like it's a different color.
Kenny's always laying down on the job. Lazy piece. Did you buy him his hot soccer dad shoes?
No, he picked them out himself.
Okay.
Need like a little hook.
Is that a specific tool?
A few moments later.
Working on the Caper fully. I lost my job yesterday. We're taking tasks off the list, which is really the only goal.
This is our day-to-day life now. We're not sure when we're going to be able to open. Things are very uncertain right now with the coronavirus, and we are shifting our mindset into figuring out how we might be able to open at partial capacity. These sorts of problems don't matter until the boat is done. So our focus is pretty clear and simple. We got to finish this boat. We don't have time to edit videos or spend too much time on social media because all of that is irrelevant until we finish the project. But we are taking videos and we are recording things and documenting as we go. So like, just if you're out there watching us, I really, really appreciate the support. Please send us your good vibes and your good energy. We need, I think, some universal like love in our lives. So like, keep us
Send out the good vibes, people.
Send the good vibes over. So I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough of what we got left. So I'm standing in the galley, and it is completely taken apart right now. We need to run plumbing. We need to do flooring. We finished the ceiling, and we've basically finished the expo station. You guys have already seen the wheelhouse. The wheelhouse is mostly complete and functional. This is our security dog, Ska. Yeah. He's doing a really good job. And out here, we've gotten all the lights wired in, but we need to obviously put up paneling. But before we can put up paneling, all this wiring has to get inspected by the Coast Guard. And before they come and inspect the wiring, we need to submit a one-line drawing schematic of the entire boat, which is not necessarily an easy thing to just throw together. So I've been working on that. Our board. So we've got tons of stuff to do. We got to do plumbing. We got to build a sound shield. We got to refurbish our life rafts.
2 hours later.
Get a stability calculation redone. We got to come up with a generator plan because the generators we have right now are a little bit underpowered. The big push for us is we're going to be installing these panels that are all stained, varnished, and ready to go. Once that's up, I think our morale is going to be a lot higher, and I think that it's going to be a little bit more tangible for us to start thinking about selling tickets and having people aboard for tours and figuring out how to survive as a business. If you made it through this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you stay tuned for more. Please reach out to us on Instagram or Facebook. Sorry if we don't respond right away. We got to get back to work. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. You guys all have a great day and freaking live joyfully. Make the most of your day and your life. You only get one. Do me a favor out there. Go try something new that you've never done before. Don't let Corona get in the way. Don't let other people, naysayers, tell you what you can and can't do. Go out and do it.
Yeah.